Hey beauty babes, JB here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. And in today's video I'm going to be showing y'all how to apply strip lashes, false lashes, whatever you might call them. So just stay tuned and let's get into it. Guys, so as you all know, wearing lashes right now is like the new thing. Whether it's strip lashes or individual, everybody got a pair of lashes on. So I'm gonna be showing you guys in today's video how to apply strip lashes, because that's usually what I wear. I don't really wear individuals, but yeah, I got a lot of requests to do a tutorial for strip lashes, so I'm here to help you guys out. So first and foremost, of course, you're gonna need some of these, which are lashes, and then you'll need some lash glue. I like to use the Duo Lash Glue. It works good for me. I know a lot of people don't really like it, but for me personally, it works wonders. It does what it needs to do. And a pair of tweezers. Others really don't use tweezers, but I find it a little more difficult to not use tweezers. I like to be able to precisely place them on my lashes, so I like to use tweezers. And then mascara. I have the NARS mascara here, but any would work. Okay, so first, before even putting on lashes, you need to find out your style. What type of lashes you like to wear. Are you more of a natural lash where it doesn't really look like you're wearing lashes, just add some volume? Are you more of wispy, like dramatic lashes, like, you know? So you need to figure out what type of lash you prefer. And it also goes with the occasion. Some people, if they're going like on a party or wedding, they like more dramatic look. If it's just everyday, they like more, you know, natural. So it really just depends on you and your occasion and what you're going to. After you figure out what type of lash style you like, the second step now is to get the lash, and you want to measure the lash to your eye. So mind you, at this point we're not gluing on the lash yet. We're just gonna get the lash. Before even getting to measuring the lashes, when applying lashes, you can always tell which is the inside and which is the outside. And you can tell that by, you can see how the front of the lash is a little shorter than the outside of the lash. So you can see that you can see here, the lashes are a little smaller in the beginning than they are at the top. It's still more full. So that would mean that this side over here is the inside, and this would be indicate the outside. Which goes which, because you can see, okay, this is for the right lash, or the right eye, and this right eye. This is for the left eye, and this is for the right eye, and you can tell that by how the lash looks. Now you go into measuring the lash. So you would put the lash onto your eye. Let me get a mirror, and you need a close-up mirror to put on your lashes. You're gonna put it on. There's no glue on this lash, okay? You're gonna put it on your eye and see if you like the way it fits. It doesn't need to be a perfect. It doesn't need to be perfect. You just need to see if you like this style. If it's too long, then you just cut a little bit off. But okay, so since I just placed it on my eye, I know it's not on or anything, but you can already see that this will fit my eye very nicely, and I've already cut and shaped it to how I like it, so I'll have no problem putting this on my eye once glued on. Now, as you just saw, that fit my eye perfectly. But if it was a case where the lash was too long, like you got a brand new pair and it was too long, all you need to do is cut. I like to cut mostly the inside. If they say like this type of style lash, like the ones that I have, I usually like to cut the inside. If it is like a little like jagged or something, I like to cut the inside, but other times I like to cut the outside too. It just really depends on what your lash looks like. But you don't need to cut a lot. You just need to cut like maybe like one little section of the lash. But as you can see here, there are different, like you could see like the divided sections of the lash. So that is what I mean by cut by section. So I would just cut like maybe like one section off, and then I would remeasure it on my eye to see how the fit is, and then by that time usually one section it'll be okay, but all depending on your eye shape and size. Okay, next step is you want to get your preferred glue. I specifically did not say Lash Glue because, you know, others like to use hair glue. That might work for them. Others use Lash Glue. There's different methods that you can use. I preferably like to just use the dual Lash Glue because that's what works for me. And I don't really think I need like that tight of a bond that the hair glue has. So this is a dual Lash Glue that I like to use, and it works good for me, so that's what I like to use. And then who is that? That's the ghetto. Are you not embarrassed?
Embarrassed. This is really embarrassing.
But okay. Next, so I showed y'all the glue, I showed y'all the lashes and how to measure it to your eyes. So now of course you'll need tweezers. These are just tweezers I use. There's different types of tweezers out here, but this is just what I like to use because it's very dense, so it can help me to place them and it's not gonna poke my eye out. Okay, so I like to put a thin layer of the glue onto my lash. Like you can see, it's not like overwhelming the lash. This is the amount of glue I like to put on my lash. Like as you can see, I just basically just put it on the band and didn't like overdo it or whatever. So you want to let this dry. Well, not dry, you want to let it get tacky. So by that I mean like once you feel the glue, it'll be like a little sticky at the top. I preferably like to hold my lash in the middle of the lash, so when I place it onto the eye I have more control, and you want to hold it at the base of the lash and not at the top, so that you have more control over it, so it's not wiggling and wobbling all over the place. I would say wait about 45 seconds for this to get a little tacky. You don't want to wait too long until the band clears all the way, because then it'll be dry once you put it onto your lash, in case you are like messing around with it and can't get perfect spot. And you don't want to wait, you don't want to like go too fast, or else the lash will be too wet. To place it on your eye, it won't stick, it will just be falling off and making a mess. So I would say like 35 to 45 seconds is your golden spot. Okay, so now that we're all up close and personal, so I'm gonna look down at your compact and place it right above your lash line, and then you go to this corner, your outer corner and your inner corner. Make sure everything is on, and then as you can see it's still white, so that means it's not dried yet, so you can still have time to play with it, with the position of how you want your lash to look. So as you can see, the difference between this lash and this lash, I like a more dramatic lash sometimes, and I do have my like daytime lash too, but whatever floats your boat you may use. I might have gone a little bit too in over here, and that could cause a problem if you're the type of person whose eyes get watery a lot, and also if you're the type of person like you get uncomfortable about things like that. So you can easily take off your lash, put it back on, and put it a little more outside. To my outer. First, inside. You might still see a little white because the glue is still drying. So now all I want to do is put my tweezers horizontal, and I want to clamp down on my lash and the real lash to be able to press them together, so you can't see like the difference between where my real lash starts and the lashes begin, the falsies. So clamp, but you don't want to do it too hard either, because then you'll take off the lash. So and clamp down on the lash. Also make sure to be careful not to hurt your eyelid. Okay. So this is how I like my lashes to look. So I'm okay with this. Obviously you can see the vast difference between the eye with the falsies on and the eye without. So I like my lashes to look like this. I feel like it just brightens my eyes a little bit because like my eyes are a little chinky. So I feel like big lashes do help like elongate my eye and like make them a little bigger. So now I'm gonna do the next eye so you guys, if you didn't catch it the first time, you can get it the second time. So like I said, get your lash. You should have already measured it first. Measure both lashes first so it's easier instead of measuring one, putting it on, then measuring the other, putting it back on. So just make sure you measure them both in the beginning. So you're gonna grab your lash, so, like I said earlier, 35 to 45 seconds. Let it dry, and then we'll be placing it on our eye. So get a recover mitt.
I promise, like, and even it's been a week.
But give it a couple minutes, let it dry, and then we'll be putting on our second lash. Blow on your lash a little bit, let it sit down if you're doing something, whatever you want to do. So now, once again, get your compact, whatever, mirror, put it down under you, grab your lash, and you're gonna grab it by the base in the middle. And you're gonna wanna place the lash on. Okay, you see? You're gonna wanna press it down and set it in place. So you're gonna set it down and press it into place. Then, like I said with the other one, go horizontally and press it down. You're still gonna see some white because it's still drying. So just go down on the drying parts, especially be careful. So as you can see, it's on, it's where I like it, but it's just drying a little bit. So we're just gonna let it dry, and I'll come back to you guys with the next step. What is in here? What is this? My earring.
Child. Anyway, so
as you can see, both lashes are now on and the glue is dried. So now what you want to do is grab your mascara. Any mascara works, whatever you like to use, and you're gonna lightly blend your real lashes with the falsies. So what I mean by that is you're gonna be like acting as if you are putting mascara on, but just really tapping it on, and so that it can blend your regular lashes with the false ones, because your other lashes are probably lighter than what your falsies are looking like. Okay, so now all that you want to do is lightly go like this. Just tap your lashes and your falsies together so that the colors can blend. So just lightly tapping, and if you really look closely onto your compact, you can see the difference that it makes. So just lightly tap it like that, blend everything in. Try not to poke yourself in the eye, do it all the time. So now that's all done. I know a lot of people also do like to put mascara before they put on their strip lashes, the false lashes, but for me, preferably it because my lashes are kind of long, so it kind of gets my lashes in the way of me putting on my falsies. So I like to just combine them after, like this. So yeah, usually I'll just put a little mascara on my bottom lash so I can blend it, and then this would just be my everyday like makeup look, so I'm gonna just do that really quick and I'll be done. Okay guys, so I just put some mascara on my lower lashes so that it can just complete the look and my lower lashes don't look very bare. And this would typically be like my like everyday, like going out to just like school or something before there was a panorama.
And
This would be like my everyday like, you know, look. I just put on some powder and did my brows and just threw on some lashes. So I hope this video helped you know how to put on lashes. Please let me know in the comments below what else you would need to know, if it's eyeliner, brows, whatever. Just please let me know in the comments. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and please share this video, and I'll see ya in the next video.